I don't know if I told you this. When I recorded last episode, I listened back to the audio, and it was all pitched, like, extremely low for some reason, like all
Oh.
my audio.
Oh, was it? Did you have to like adjust it to make it
Yeah.
work?
So I tried raising the pitch, but, like, our audio was, like, becoming out of sync, and I had
Oh
a lot
dear.
more audio than yours for some reason. And then I realized, oh, it's not pitched down, it's slowed down.
I'm astonished that you managed to fix it. Like to make it sound good.
Yeah, I had to, like, fidget with it till, like, I found one that was in sync and sounded right. But
Oh, when you found one that sounded like NSYNC the band.
yeah, and so that's why I sound like Justin Timberlake on the last episode.
Yeah, I did notice that. I was gonna ask you about that.
Yeah, Justin Timberlake from Trolls.
Oh, from Trolls. Was
From
he in
Trolls.
Trolls?
He was. Yeah, I think he was the main troll in Troll, right?
Wait, he was Troll from Trolls?
He was Troll from Trolls. I
my
think it's
God.
funny that they made Trolls 2, obviously, right? Trolls World
Trolls
Tour.
World Tour starring the McElroy brothers.
Right. I think it's funny. I feel like maybe this was on purpose that they named it Trolls World Tour because there's the other movie called Trolls 2. That's like that like iconic so bad it's good movie. Do you
Wait.
know about this?
Is this a sequel or did they just
I don't think there's a Troll 1. I think they went right to 2.
Oh no, there does appear to be a Troll one.
Oh, is there?
It features
Wait,
characters
wait,
named...
hold on. The
Yeah,
first
I-
Troll has sorry, say your thing and I'll say my thing.
Oh, we might be saying different things, but this has characters named Harry Potter Sr. and Harry Potter Jr. When was Harry Potter written? Hold on. This is way before Harry Potter came out. Am I looking at the wrong thing? What's happening here?
Well, wait, when did the first book come out? The first one came out in 1997.
Wait,
Oh my
what
God.
The hell? What's happening
J.K.
here?
Rowling is a fucking thief. She stole from Troll.
I'm not surprised.
This is a revelation.
Yeah. Oh my God, Julia Louis-Dreyfus was in this movie.
That's what I was gonna say. That was my thing.
Oh.
It's time for the show. It's time to start the music. It's time to light the lights.
It's
It's
time
time
to
to
make
make
the
the
monsters
for
on the Monster Brew tonight.
tonight.
It's like noon when we're recording. It's not
Yeah.
night.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Monster Brew, where me and Glenn were both Muppets.
We're Muppets.
We're Muppets. You can't tell, but I'm a Muppet. I'm flapping my little mouth
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
the fun thing about podcasts. You will never know.
People don't know this, but
Which Muppet are you?
I'm an original Muppet.
Oh, it's your own
Yeah.
OC?
Yeah, his name's Fonzo.
This feels
He's
derivative.
the love child of Fozzie and Gonzo.
Oh, boy howdy.
He looks like Gonzo, but he's the color of Fozzie and the height of Fozzie.
I don't like that. That's too big.
Yeah.
No, I'm just a spirit inhabiting the body of the Swedish chef.
Oh, very good. I always knew. And Glenn, we have a kind of a special episode today.
Yeah, you mentioned this to me beforehand. I don't know what to expect today, because you've not told me.
You may have heard about this, but after May 4th, Yahoo Answers will be no more.
I have heard about this. It's very sad. They're already not accepting new questions.
Yeah, it's quite a tragedy. But I thought in memoriam of Yahoo Answers, we could take some monster ideas from the pages of Yahoo Answers.
Oh, okay.
So earlier today, I skimmed through Yahoo Answers. I just kind of searched ideas for monsters and saw what came up. And I got some good ones. Well, subjectively, but a lot of the answers I found, so a lot of the questions, I think kind of the boom of Yahoo Answers was kind of 2007, 2008ish.
Yeah, probably.
So a lot of the questions were from around that time.
Oh dear.
And so a lot of the answers for things like, what's a good idea for a monster? I would say a solid 20% of them were George Bush,
Okay, well, hold on.
which,
Like, yes,
Fair.
but also, why is Yahoo Answers always like that? Let's make some monsters from this monstrous website.
so this first answer here, I think, is a pretty good example of what we're getting ourselves into here. It's from Yahoo Answer user Tina, who answers. Sorry, let me try that again.
So, hold on. I did not catch what the question was. Was it just asking for, like, monster ideas?
Yeah, so I took these from a bunch of different Yahoo Answers questions that were like, what are some ideas for monsters? Or in some cases, just monster ideas? Question mark, question mark, question mark. This is from Yahoo Answers user Tina, who says, how about the neon pink 27.5-legged vampire gerbil from Scandinavia? And then sources, my awesome mind.
Oh. So, this does feel like from that era of the internet where it's just like, I've said a string of words that don't make sense together.
Yeah, perfect.
It's a little all random.
Okay, so let's start from the base here. This is a gerbil.
I know those guys.
Yeah, we all know and love gerbils, but it's neon pink, and it's got 27.5 legs, which, here's what I think. I think this gerbil originally had 14 legs on both sides, 28, and then
Yeah.
they lost half of their leg.
I was thinking the same thing. How do you think that they lost that half leg?
Some kind of Scandinavian skirmish.
Those are nearly the exact words I was going to say if you asked me.
You know how it is in Scandinavia.
Yeah, Scandinavia just likes to get into those little skirmishes from time to time.
With gerbils.
Yeah, with gerbils.
But it's also a vampire. I'm wondering if maybe the thing that made it become a vampire was the same thing that made it lose half a leg.
It's Dracula.
It's Scandinavian Dracula. I think the rule of vampires is that they can only be from places that sound like Transylvania. So like Transylvania, Pennsylvania, Scandinavia.
Does Scandinavia sound like Transylvania?
I mean, kind of. More than most things do.
Scansylvania?
Skanksylvania.
That's not what I said, but we can go with that. Yeah. Where did the legs go? Gerbils don't have that much. Are we making a long gerbil? Is this like Long Shark?
Yes. This is a race of long pink gerbils with many legs. But
So the pink is just part of it.
I'm thinking the pink is just part of it. But this is a specific long pink gerbil that both lost half of one of its legs and was bitten by a vampire
From Skanksylvania.
from Skanksylvania.
Okay, yeah. Excellent. I'm on board with that.
I don't really know if there's really anything else we can do to expand on this.
Yeah,
I just
the
kind of
thing
wanted
about-
to present it to you because
I do appreciate that. I do think that Yahoo Answers user Tina has done a lot of the heavy lifting for us. We just need... I think our job was to figure out the lore.
yeah. And a name, maybe? Should we give it a name?
Oh, we can't go long gerbil. We did long shark.
Well, that's the species name. I think this is a specific long gerbil.
I guess it is a specific one. I'm gonna Google good names
Good names for gerbils.
And I'm gonna see if I can find a Yahoo Answers question asking that. Oh my god, holy shit. I can't even count how many there are here. I'll rapid fire them from Yahoo Answers user Bethology. It says 1 decade ago. Erwin J. Winkemeyer, Nugs McGee, Bloodthirsty Fist of Hell, Colonel Mustard, Kaiser Soze.
Bloodthirsty Fist of Hell?
Yeah. Colonel Mustard, Kaiser Soze, Mr. Cheeks, Gobbledorfin, Turd Burglar, Stink Muffin, Weenie Royale. Shredder, Peanut, Wallace, Grimace, Antisocial Ball of Fur, Luigi, Booger, Nami Nom, Meow Mix, Fiddlesticks, Scout,
God.
Punky.
Wow. That's a lot. You know
That's
what?
so...
I'm really loving what was it? Bloodthirsty Fist
Yeah,
of
Bloodthirsty Fist of Hell.
Bloodthirsty Fist of Hell. I think that's our name.
Okay, fantastic. I'm glad we found one.
Great. Okay, well, I think we can move on then. Put that to the side.
Yeah, I would love to move on.
All right. This is from this is a hefty one. This is from Yahoo Answers user Loose, who says, "Imagine a tiny insect called a mite, but ones that glow red, blue, and green and get together and form huge clouds that resemble a common animal form. They use this form to get close to their prey, then pounce and lay their eggs in the host animal, who dies of anaphylactic shock. And the eggs and new hatchlings take the DNSA material from the host and recreate a new swarm that looks like the dead host. Kind of sci-fi. I made this one up myself. Blessed be."
Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Oh, blessed be. Okay. There was a lot going on there.
There's a lot. Okay, but there's even more going on with this question because I actually found this exact answer 3 different times on 3 different questions.
From the same guy?
From the same guy. What's weird, though, is each time he posted it, he changed some of the words around in an almost like thesaurus way, where they're replaced with words that really don't stand in for those words.
Wait, what? Do you have some of these differences highlighted?
So this is on an entirely different question. He says, think of a tiny insect referred to as a mite, yet one that glow pink, blue, and green. He changed the colors too.
Pink, yeah.
And social gathering and variety, huge clouds that resemble a elementary animal variety. They use this variety to get on the component of their prey, then pounce and lay their eggs interior the host animal, who dies of anaphylactic marvel, and the eggs and new hatchlings take the DNSA cloth from the host and recreate a clean swarm that looks like the lifeless host. Sort of sci-fi. I made this one up myself. Blessed be."
What? Okay, so first of all, when you said just ran it through like a thesaurus, I thought you meant just like... I just assumed that like he wrote it a few different times and like switched out some words each time. No, that reads like...
Yeah.
He just like replace certain words that he didn't
Right?
like. But then didn't update the grammar and also didn't check the definitions.
Yeah. The third one, it was like, it didn't say colors. It said like they glow red and ecology friendly.
My favorite color, ecology friendly.
Yeah.
I like that there's so many things fascinating to me about this. DNSA cloth, that's not a thing.
Yeah.
It's like because I do actually quite like this idea of like a swarm of things. It replicates stuff. I guess it's almost kind of like The Thing.
Yeah.
Like it imitates you and then like kills you and replaces you. But like he put in so much thought to get nearly everything wrong. And I don't know how he did that.
Yeah.
It's almost kind of impressive.
Yeah, so it's like a bunch of tiny bugs, I guess.
Yeah.
But they glow different colors depending on who you ask, I guess.
Well, the way I interpreted it is kind of like how a TV is. You have like a CRT monitor and it has like red, blue, green, and it makes all the colors. And so the idea is that they can form together and make whatever color they need to be.
Oh yeah, that's kind of fun.
Yeah, that's how I interpreted it. So like, it's not just like the shape of a person, but the colors are just a big old pile of mess.
Yeah, if they're all like glowing different colors, then they could, when they form clouds, they'd be like these like pulsing like rainbow clouds.
But then like they can like fly down into a place and like take the form of a creature. Yeah.
Okay, wait, okay, I think we're misinterpreting this because the answer doesn't say that they like assemble into the form. It says that the hatchlings that come out of the eggs they lay look like whatever the dead animal they laid the eggs in.
Oh. That's weird.
So like they come down in this cloud and they like encircle a horse and lay some eggs in it, and then like they come out all like looking like horses, I guess.
I think I like our version better.
Yeah, I kind of like ours better.
You know what? It's our show. We can do whatever we want.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So we'll put that to the side. This third one comes from Yahoo Answers user Naya. It includes quite a lot of ellipses.
Oh boy.
I'll read it out here.
Why is it starting like that? Why would you type that?
That's just how it starts.
All right.
What about a fairy type creature with jellyfish hair and octopus-esque legs that dangle off their torso? And they have gills and sharply pointed seashell ears with wide bulging eyes and webbed wings. That sounds disgusting. Anyways, that's sort of like an animal, but it's cool in a nasty way.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought that was you commenting.
No, that's
saying
part
it
of
sounds
the
disgusting.
that's part of the answer.
Oh
They're
my
kind of
God.
commenting on their own creation here, which I enjoy. Saves us the trouble.
I mean, well, I guess, yeah, they've written the whole episode for us.
So it's a fairy type creature, but it's got jellyfish hair. So I'm thinking like, I don't even know, like I guess like jellyfish tentacle hair, or maybe like it has like kind of it looks like a hat with hair coming out of it.
I
but
guess.
It's like a jellyfish.
I do like the idea of a hat and then like kind of like locks of hair,
Yeah.
of the tentacles coming down from
It's
underneath
kinda
it.
cool.
It's like if they had tentacles for a head, but then they put on a beanie that is also a jellyfish part.
Yeah, and it's got octopus legs, so like tentacles that dangle off their torso. So I'm guessing like it just kind of
Nibbles.
has like some tentacles coming like where the legs would be, and it just kind of floats around.
So it's like Squidward,
Yeah, it's like Squidward, I guess,
but not quite, because it's like it's not using its tentacles as legs.
Yeah, I think it just like floats around as a fairy
Yeah.
would do. It also says they have gills.
Is this I guess.
This could be like an underwater fairy. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's got gills and sharply pointed seashell ears. So like its ears are seashells, I guess, which is kind of cool.
I guess so.
It's just always here in the ocean. It's also got wide bulging eyes and webbed wings, which is a cool concept, I think.
Yeah, I think that works underwater because it's kind of like big old fins.
Yeah. So this is like an underwater fairy. Anyway, yeah, I really, like I said, I really like the visual image.
Yeah, the
It's supposed to
visual
be-
image of this is great, actually. Like, I was a little worried it was too much at first, but, like, it's got a lot going for it in terms of, like, you have a race of underwater creatures.
So all we really need to give it is the lore. Here's what I'm thinking. They're like underwater fairies, right? Maybe this is a creature that like comes to you when you're drowning
Yeah.
to help you. Or maybe it doesn't help you. Maybe when you're
Yeah, maybe
drowning it comes and you think it's going to help
Taunts
you.
you.
Yeah. It just makes fun of you.
Yeah. I am definitely getting, like, more NPC vibes from this. Like,
Yeah.
now that we've said it.
Well, this could be a race, but we could do like one specific one of them.
Oh, it could.
Maybe they're supposed to help people drowning, but this one is just kind of a hooligan.
Yeah, it's a bit rude.
Bit of a rude dude.
Bit of a rude dude with a big attitude.
A lot of attitude on this one.
Yeah, this guy's got attitude. You're gonna be underwater, drowning,
Mhm.
and then he's gonna swim over and be like, hee hee hee, hoo hoo.
like a jester. He's gonna do a little jester dance.
Yeah, it's like a jester floating around you, and you're gonna be like, help me, and then it'll be like, hoo hoo, hee hee, it's you, you're drowning.
And he's like pulling shells out of your ears and stuff.
Yeah,
Ooh, what's this in here? Ooh.
I think we've got this. Oh, we don't have
Yeah.
a name though.
Oh yeah. Well, are we naming the race or just this one rude dude?
I think if we're gonna go with rude dude, then we need to do the race. Or wait, no, hold on. If we're gonna do the rude dude, we need to name it.
Yeah. Let's do like a jellyfish pun or tentacle pun or something.
Okay, tentacle pun. I misheard you.
What did you think I said?
Take a guess.
Oh, okay. All right.
What about? Because you said it's kind of like a jester. What if it's like a jelster?
Jelster is very good. Oh my god. Yo, it's me, the
okay.
Jelster.
And is this an NPC? I didn't quite catch that.
Yeah, this one
Okay.
specific one is an NPC.
Yeah. All right.
Wait. I've got a good name for the race though.
What's up?
I think they should be called the Jellyfay.
Ooh, Jellyfay. That's fun.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, well, Glenn, we're halfway through the questions, and you know what that means.
Ooh. I had a feeling this was coming.
It's time for Mystery Monster Madness.
You cut out, and by the time you came back, you were still saying the word madness.
I'm glad. Today on Mystery Monster Madness, we've got another one straight from Rollo's Guide to Monsters. It's the Nilbog.
Nilbog. This sounds familiar. Wait a minute. Hold on. I think this came up when we were talking about the movie Troll.
It did? Nilbog?
I swear I'm not going crazy. Holy shit, yeah!
What?
The plot synopsis. When young Joshua learns that he will be going on a vacation with his family to a small town called Nilbog, he protests
What?
adamantly.
Oh my god. I didn't even
I
intend
swear
that.
to God.
That's...
Sorry, I didn't notice this the first time around. The people also ask, part of Google, it says, the first one is, why is Troll 2, all caps, so bad?
It's a good question. It had everything going for it.
Oh my god, Troll 2, on Amazon, Troll 2, the 20th anniversary Nilbog edition.
Oh my god. Wow.
Oh my god.
I had Nilbog picked out like before we even started recording, so this was in no way intentional.
That's incredible. The Nilbog, this creature, I'm going to say this is an NPC.
Okay.
And they are just the biggest fan of Troll 2. Or whatever the D&D equivalent of that story is. They are the biggest fan. They love it so much.
There's just
so
like a
much
bard
so.
song called
Yes,
Troll
exactly.
2.
Yeah. He's such a big fan that he named himself Nilbog after the movie, the location in the movie.
The legendary town told through the
Or
song.
the song rather.
Yeah.
I forgot already that it was a song. And and he's not a very fun person to be around. All our NPCs are a real nightmare this time. He's not a fun person to be around because he just wants to talk about how good this very bad movie is.
Mhm. Or very bad song.
Or very bad song. God damn it.
Is this like the song is like... I like the idea of a bard song that like everybody knows, but like it's terrible.
And nobody likes.
Yeah.
It's a song that's so bad that it conjures up images of your mind, and the images come together to create the theatrical version of Troll 2. I've made my man.
Is this just some guy?
I mean, he can be a troll.
Okay, sure.
This is the reputation representation that he's not looking for, but likes anyway. This is a bad. That sentence got away from me.
Yeah.
Um.
Because I don't think Troll 2 is very kind to trolls.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he, as a troll,
Maybe
would
he
enjoy
likes
the
it in
song.
like a post-ironic sort of way.
Oh, there you go. He's kind of like a troll hipster. He's in it for
Yeah.
the meme.
Yeah, exactly. You know how everyone likes bad movies,
Yeah.
but in an ironic sense. This is what Nilbog's all about.
Oh,
But he's
like,
taken
oh
it
my
way
God.
too far to the point where it's hard to differentiate whether or not he actually likes it.
He like carries a lute with him everywhere he goes. He's just like always
Yeah.
going to parties, and he's like, who wants to hear the tale of Troll 2? And I'm like, oh my god, not this
And
again,
everyone's like,
Nilbog.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so tell me about the real Nilbog.
No, yeah, Google it first to see a picture.
Oh, okay. Oh. So it is kind of like a troll.
Yeah, so
Oh, it's goblin backwards. Oh, wait a minute.
yeah, I think that's why the town in Troll 2 is named that too.
Yeah, probably. Well, then why wasn't it called, like, whatever troll is backwards? Lort.
I think I may be wrong, but I think the monsters in Troll 2 might actually be called goblins in the movie.
Tell me about Nilbog.
Okay, so Nilbog, for the listeners at home, he looks sort of like a jaunty goblin-esque fellow, with
Yeah.
he's got like a long pink hat, a little robe, and he looks pretty happy. He's having a good
Yeah.
time. Now let me read you the description for Nilbog, because this is a trip. When Magloobie conquered the goblin gods,
Now, what's that backwards?
that's nothing backwards. That's just a fucking nonsense word.
Amazing.
When Magooblier conquered the goblin gods, he intended to leave only Kurgorbeog alive as a harsh overseer
I hate fantasy names.
who would keep the goblins under heel. But the goblins' pantheon included a trickster deity who is determined to get the last laugh. This trickster god survives in splintered form as a possessing spirit that arises when goblins form a host. So that is Nilbog. He's like a trickster deity that possesses goblins.
Oh, okay. And fascinating. I believe it is time for us to continue.
I believe it is. All right. So this next one comes from an anonymous Yahoo Answers user.
Oh.
And they say, maybe a giant jelly eye that squirts goo and swallows up oceans? LMAO, totally random. Hope that helps.
God, it doesn't help is the problem. I really like that they threw it just like, oh, it gobbles up ocean. Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, that part's really out of left field.
Yeah. Oh,
So-
jelly eye. I know we had something about this beforehand. What if it is like an eyeball with like jellyfish tentacles that floats around in the air?
Oh, that's kind of fun. I was kind of thinking like an.
Because eyes are already kind of jelly.
Yeah, I guess so. I was kind of thinking like a gelatinous. I was thinking of like a very gelatinous eyeball.
Eyeballs are already pretty gelatinous.
Yeah, but they could be more gelatinous. You ever think about that?
But then they'd like ooze out of my face.
Yeah, well, this one isn't in a face, so
Oh, okay.
it's
Gotcha.
not held back by that.
But that, I mean, if we're gonna have jellyfish be the thing, or no,
Oh,
hold
yeah.
on, wait a minute. If we're gonna have jelly eye as the thing, jellyfish are already more gelatinous than an eye, I think.
True. I like the idea of a giant eyeball with like jellyfish tentacles.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be that way, but
Maybe it's both. Maybe it's like a gelatinous eyeball with jellyfish tentacles.
you know, I do agree. That's
Good.
what the whole situation is.
I'm glad we could come to this agreement.
Yeah, sorry, I had like a moment there where I forgot how to use words. That's why like my past like 2 minutes have been really strange sounding.
So it's a floating gelatinous eyeball with jellyfish tentacles, and it squirts goo. So I guess I'm assuming it just like squirts goo out of like the middle of it.
Maybe, or maybe it's the tentacles.
Oh, that's fun.
The tentacle,
Yeah.
it can kind of point it like a fire hose.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Now the swallows up oceans part. I don't know.
I do. How does it? Maybe that's how it makes the goo.
Oh, yeah, like puts its tentacles in the ocean and it like sucks up the ocean and then spits it
Oh,
back
I was
out
thinking
as
it just
goo.
has like a giant like gob in the middle of it.
That's fun too. Like a giant, like a giant
Yeah,
mouth in
it's
the middle of the eyeball.
yeah, but the problem is, how does that work? Because like it's not just like the ocean floats up into it. But I do like your idea of more of it use the tentacles like as little straws.
Yeah, there's like a little sleeping sound. It's like,
Yeah, yeah, you wake up one morning and your whole pond is gone.
yeah. I think it like increases in size the more it.
Yeah, I feel like they're probably like this is starting. I just had an image in my head of what this looks like, and it's reminding me of like a ghast from Minecraft.
Mhm.
No, I feel like they can all like I know it said giant, but like I feel like the size just scales with how much water it sucks up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like you could have a small one that's like drinking out of a glass, but also you could have like a giant one that's draining your ocean. Maybe not your ocean. Maybe a lake though.
Well, it depends on how big it is. I think the bigger.
Right, but I
they
feel like
get-
ocean, I feel like at that point you're getting to like planet threatening sizes.
Yeah, that's kind of fun.
And that's
Though.
that's your end game villain.
Yeah, wouldn't that be cool in like a campaign? Is like one of the like the monsters you fight at like the beginning of the campaign is like this little floating jelly eyeball that's like sucking up some villager's pond, and you stop it, but it gets away. But then like at the end of the campaign, it comes back and it's like fucking enormous, and it's
Yeah, exactly. Like it's like a pest. It's a pest until it becomes like a world-threatening thing.
yeah, it's kind of cool. What should we call this?
Ooh. It's jellyfish.
Jelly.
Jelly. Maybe how it sucks.
It does suck. Yeah.
No.
Get
I
its
mean,
ass.
no. Oh my god. What if it's just the dehydrator because it's removing all the water?
The dehydrator.
The dehydrator.
How about
I should say with
hydrator?
the Cockney accent.
Wait, hydrator.
Hydrator?
Hydrator.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that might work.
Yeah, hydrator.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
You ready for the next one?
Yes, please. Hit me.
I can't.
Yes, please. Verbally throw a fella at me.
All right. This next one comes from Yahoo Answers user question mark.
Question mark? It's not even like a anonymous?
No, it just says question mark. I think that's their name.
All right.
Very mysterious. Yeah. And it's a whisperer. Ever experienced that sometimes you hear your name but no one is calling you? Or a psst sound but there's no one there? Or a weird feeling that someone is watching you? Or items being lost mysteriously then found where you have looked? You can have the whisperer cause that. Mischievous ethereal creatures that messes with our lives just for the kick of it. A whisperer is a death god minion here on Earth. Imagine a whisperer falling in love with an emo chick.
Whoa, that took a turn.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but this sensation they're describing of like thinking I hear someone whispering my name.
Mm-hmm.
Does that something you get?
Yeah, I get that.
I see, because I don't really like. I get it. I don't think I hear someone whispering my name. I think I hear people yelling my name.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I'll be in like a crowded space and I'll hear a noise and I'm like, is that me?
Yeah, I get really like when I'm like listening to a video or something, I'll just like constantly be freaked out that someone's like yelling my name.
Yeah, and you can't hear it because you've got video going.
Yeah. I guess we could change the whisperer to the yeller if you want.
The yeller stands from a distance watching you and occasionally being like, hey!
Whenever you put your headphones on, the yeller will scream your name from outside your house.
Yeah. Or even just like whenever you're in a crowd. Now, what benefit do they get out of this?
I think they're just little pranksters.
Oh, okay. Like a new
Well,
hog.
the original Yahoo answer says that they're death god minions.
Well, yeah. God, that's my favorite thing about these Yahoo Answers versions of monster suggestions is that these people have like so much lore created
Yeah.
for something that nobody knows about.
I like how a lot
Like
of these
it's
have
just for them.
Yeah. I like how a lot of them have like a little twist, you know, like they're pretty basic
Yeah.
and then it's like this
And then
one swallows up oceans or this one is a minion of the death god.
yeah, it really feels like they have this specific idea in their head and they have no idea what to do with it. So they're like, "Oh, I guess this person wants to know."
Yeah.
It's so fascinating to me.
What benefit does the death god get out of this?
I think. Oh, okay. Here it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, the death god, when you die,
Mm-hmm.
he gains nourishment from all the time you wasted in your life looking around, being like, "Huh, who said that?" Or looking for your keys, or whatever the trickster yeller does.
He gets nourishment from all the times you got fucking pranked.
Well, I imagine it's like the time itself. Like the more time you spent be like wasting looking around being confused is what feeds him.
So the whisperers or yellers, whichever one we're going with, their purpose here on Earth is to serve their god of death by just wasting people's time.
Yeah, that's the impression I get. Otherwise they're just doing it for fun.
That's pretty good.
Unless you have a different idea.
No, I enjoy that. Now, are we gonna try and tackle this falling in love with an emo chick angle?
Ooh, I forgot about that.
Wait, hold on. Alternate idea. The yellers or whispers, they're not serving a god, they're lonely and they want to get
They
people's
gain the
attention.
nourishment.
Yeah. They're trying to get people to pay attention to them, but they're like invisible or something. I don't know.
So wait, they want attention because they think people don't see them.
Because they're in love with an emo chick.
Oh, so they only bother emo chicks.
They only bother emo chicks.
Fascinating new idea. Now he's just like a quiet kid in middle school.
Yeah.
He's got a big crush on a girl, but is too scared to say, so he just causes her problems and hopes she'll notice.
Okay, how about this? The most of the whispers are serving their death god by wasting people's time, but there's one specific whisperer who's like, he's just trying to get this emo chick's attention.
Yeah, and this one's the yeller.
That's
That's also what sets him apart.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we got this.
He's like, Martha!
Martha!
That was just the first name that came to mind. I didn't mean it as a reference.
Save Martha! God, what a bad movie.
So are they invisible?
That's not the impression I got.
What are you thinking? How do they look?
Maybe they're like... Maybe they're just a little bit invisible. Like slightly transparent.
They're like 50% opacity.
Yeah! Exactly.
Do they just look like regular people, but they're like half invisible? Or are they like...
Yeah, maybe
They're death
so.
god minions. Maybe they're like spooky skeletons.
All of them except the yeller are spooky skeletons.
What does the yeller look like then?
A skeleton in a hoodie.
Skeleton. Yeah. All right, so there's one more, and I saved one of my favorites for last,
Okay.
Glenn. This is from Yahoo Answers user Sergeant Cosgrove, and it's a giant moth creature from the abyss dimension with eye spots on its wings that cause wide-range mental attacks.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
This feels very Mothman.
Yeah, well, I think it's less man and more moth.
Less man, more moth?
Less man, more moth. This is like 90% moth, maybe 10% man. So this is like a big moth, a huge moth, and it has like eyes on its wings. The Yahoo Answers user says eye spots, but I think they could just be regular eyes too.
That's yeah. Regular eyes is way worse, but also way worse in a good way.
Worse in a good way is
You
the
know.
Monster Brew slogan.
Yeah, honestly, that's our new tagline.
And it's from the Abyss Dimension, which does D&D have an abyss?
There's the infinite layers of the abyss. It's the birthplace of the demons. A
Ah,
chaotic evil universe.
cool. Okay, so it's from there then.
Yeah, that's where it's from.
It's from the place with all the demons. So this is like a demon moth then.
A demoth.
A demoth. That's pretty
Okay,
fun.
so we got our name.
Yeah, alright. Got the name down. I think it's got like a demon-y color scheme, like it's black with hints of red, and then it's just got like a bunch of eyeballs on its wings.
Yeah, it's got multiple eyeballs on its wings.
I think so, yeah. A
Ooh,
bunch.
okay.
I think its wings are just like covered in eyes.
Ugh. I mean, that's fun, but it's also. Ugh.
And the question says the answer says it causes wide range mental attacks. So I guess it has some level of like psychic.
Yeah, it causes big old problems in your head.
Yeah. Oh, what if yeah. You like look into its eyes and it like
Yeah, and it hypnotizes you.
it hypnotizes you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it can like flap its wings to do like psionic waves.
Yeah, it'll just like blast at you.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's all of them then.
Yeah. Do you want me to read you off what we got?
Please do. Yes.
We need to differentiate which of these are NPCs and
Yeah.
monsters. 'cause
List
some of
each
them
one
are-
and I'll say NPC or monster.
So we got Bloodthirsty Fist of Hell.
NPC.
Yep, that's an NPC. The Shapeshifting Mites. We didn't really give them a name. They're just the Shapeshifting Mites in my notes.
Yeah. Monster.
Yeah, those definitely a monster.
I mean, Luce said they were called mites, but I feel like we can come up with a better name.
Yeah, we can come up with something better. The Jelster
Jelster is
and the Jellyfay.
yeah, Jelster's an NPC, but the Jellyfay are monsters.
We got my Nilbog, who's a Trolls 2 hipster. No, Troll 2 hipster.
That's right. I forgot about Nilbog. NPC.
Yeah. We have the Eyedrator.
Eyedrator monster.
Oh yeah. We have the Yeller and the Whisperers.
Yeah, Whisperers are monsters, but the Yeller's an NPC.
Yeah. And last we have Demoth.
Demoth's a monster.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how many monsters is that?
Demoth, Eyedrator, and whatever. We didn't come up with a name for the mites.
I kind of like the mites, but they're honestly kind of similar to Radamari.
They are as well as what I was thinking. And also they'd be a nightmare to fight.
Yeah, and a nightmare to draw.
Oh my god, yeah, you would have. Well, you just have like an amorphous blob of blue, red, and green, or
Yeah.
pink, red, and green, or whatever the colors. So we got the Eyedrator and the Demoth.
Eyedrator and Demoth are both pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know about you. I really like the Eyedrator.
The Eyedrator's really good.
Yeah.
Demoth is like, it seems like much more of like a D&D monster, but the Eyedrator is like much more Monster Brew brand.
It is, yeah.
I think if we add a little visual flair to the Eyedrator.
Like what? I mean, it's already got quite the visual look.
Well, it's just an eyeball with tentacles right now. It's like gelatinous, but...
What, do you think it needs a hat?
Oh, a hat would be fun.
I'm not sure how that works, but
Like it just
think it has to
balances
buy-
a little top hat. On the top
do you
of
think
its
it has to buy the hat?
What if it like generates the hat out of its jelly?
Maybe it's a drippy, goopy hat.
Yeah. each Eyedrator has like a signature hat that it
Oh my god, yeah.
creates using its jelly. I think that's fun too because it gives like it like differentiates them in a nice way.
Yeah, so you don't just have like a big old group of them, and how do you tell?
Yeah, I like that. That definitely.
But and
raises
also
my-
like Well, what if the hat doesn't change sizes?
Like it's just
And
really tiny when they turn big.
yes, but it's like, well, it's normal size.
Mm-hmm.
It's like hat sized.
Right.
And what I'm thinking is like they can hide underwater.
You just
and
see the
like
hat poking
have
out.
the yeah, and you think, ooh, there's like a hat floating in the water. I'm gonna go pick up that hat, and then this
God.
giant eyeball floats out of the water.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So what are we thinking for color for these? Are they like different colors? Or are they all the same color?
Ooh, this is interesting because I was envisioning like a human eyeball, but
I was imagining it more like Jello-like with like an orange color for some reason.
an orange color.
Yeah, I don't know why. I guess they could be like different colors.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, they could be different colors. I like that too. They could be different types of eyeballs,
Different types
like
of
a cat's
eyeball?
eye,
Oh, yeah, that's fun.
or like a person's eye, or like you know how goats have rectangular pupils.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So they can all have like different types of eyes. They can all be different colors. They can all have different hats.
And different types of hats. Do you think the
Yeah.
hat type this corresponds to the eye type?
No, I think
Okay.
they can have any hat.
Yeah, they can choose.
So there's like a huge I think this is fun because now everybody can make their own Eyedrator.
You can make your
OC.
own personalized Isona.
Yeah. Your Isona. Yeah. This is pretty good. We can make this a playable D&D race.
Yeah. Shall we move to the part of the show where we come up with statistics?
Yes. Yeah. I want to like make this quick, not within the us recording, but like within the show because I feel like the stats always drag on too long.
Yeah, that's the problem is like it's a necessary part and like it needs to happen and it needs to be heard, but also it's not very fun to listen to.
Yeah. So we'll figure them out, but then I'll include like a clip at the end of each one where I just say like strength 12, agility
Yeah.
10, and we can just rapid fire
Yeah.
that in the show.
Yeah. Okay, let's begin.
AC 8 because it's jelly.
So HP 42. Just like the answer to life, the universe, and something else.
And everything.
Yeah.
Speed 15
Yeah. Speed 15 when it's flying,
when it's
which is
flying.
the only thing. When it's just the only thing it does.
Yeah.
Stat.
Okay. Strength.
Strength.
Strength is 4 for eyeball, 14 for
12 for
cube.
gelatinous cube.
Oh, maybe we're looking at different gelatinous cubes.
No, well, this is the same thing.
Oh, well, mine says
14.
strength 14.
Yeah, that's what I
I
said.
think you said 12.
Did I?
You absolutely
No.
said 12. I will
Oh.
play the recording back for you.
12 for gelatinous cube. I must have read it wrong then.
Okay. How about like 8?
8, yeah.
Okay, so strength 8.
6 for dexterity. 16 for constitution. Intelligence, no.
go.
Like 3. Wisdom, not much higher probably. Well,
What if it was like
not
really
so good.
wise?
Yeah, what if we give it 20?
Yeah.
No. What if it's like a 10?
Sure.
And charisma, see, now this is in conflict because it's a big terrifying eye, but it's got a hat.
It's got the hat.
It's got the hat.
Yeah. I think the hat puts it up to 11.
11?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So I've given it vision in all conditions, or all light conditions,
Okay.
just because I think this thing can see great.
Yeah.
What if I just had a really dumb idea?
What?
And we're not gonna do this, but it just made me laugh. Is the idea of like a giant laser coming out of the eye?
I think we
Like-
should do
like-
that. I like that.
No, we
No,
already
I
have.
like that. That it could just like fire a laser out of its eye.
Yeah,
It absorbs light through its eyeball and it shoots it back out as a laser. You know how like some actions can only be performed like every three turns or whatever?
Oh yes.
I think it should be like that.
And do you think you should do like fire damage or piercing damage?
I think you should do fire damage.
Yeah. Does how much fire damage? I guess. Well, this is another thing that would scale with its size.
Well, yeah, 1d8 plus like a number based on how big it is. Well, I was thinking like the plus number could go from like 2 to 12, you know?
Okay.
Like based on how big it is. If it's tiny, it does 2. If it's small, it does 4. Medium does 6, large does
Yeah.
8, huge does 10, gargantuan does 12.
Yeah. Okay, that works. Is HP gonna scale with size? I forgot.
Yeah, I think we should scale HP with... Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay, I think HP should scale from... I think if you started at 10 and go up by 20, it works, because then medium would be 50, which is pretty close to what we said for
Okay.
HP for medium. And gargantuan's 110, which feels good.
Yeah. Goop squirt.
Goop score.
Ew.
Should this stay consistent across sizes?
No, I like the idea that, like, small is like a water pistol, huge is like a fire hose.
Yeah. Okay, what about this to, like, switch it up is it does one more d4 based on the size. So at, like, gargantuan, you're rolling, like, 6 d4s.
Oh, yes.
We could do, like, 1d4 per size category plus 4.
Yeah, that might work.
This is the most math we've ever done for a monster.
Yeah, we gotta stop making things that change size.
Yeah.
And last, I think it can just, like, hit with its tentacle.
Yeah. Also, floating eye has something called lock gaze.
Yeah, lock gaze is... It's like a weird thing where it's like a psychic ability to freeze it in place if it stares at you. We need to make our own thing of, like, Medusa's grasp.
I like the word gaze.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
Yeah. Gaze.
Oh, did you only just get that?
Yeah. I didn't hear myself. I like gaze.
You do.
How about like petrify?
Oh, petrify. Petrifying gaze.
Petrifying gaze. That's fun. And then water suck.
Water suck.
When it sucks 3 times, it grows a size category.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I think we're ready. I think we got the monster.
Oh, wait, no, we need to choose an
NPC. Alright.
We got Bloodthirsty Fist of Hell,
Yeah.
Jelster,
Chillster.
the stupid ass Nilbog, the Yeller,
Uh-huh.
and that's all of them. Oh my god, wait a minute. Hold on. So, because the Eyedrator, because it does a lot of stuff with water, maybe the Jelster is in that nearby body of water.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And the water gets sucked out.
I'm the Jelster.
And the Jelster is like...
I'm the Jelster.
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
I'm the
that works.
Jelster, baby.
I'm the Jelster, baby.
I think we should give it some stats. How about HP 20?
It can do a little bit of damage. It can do like 1d to 6 hit with its tentacle legs. Or piercing damage with its sharp seashell ears.
What, it comes at you with its ears?
They were specified as sharp.
Yeah. All right, Glenn.
Hello.
I have a very special guest on this episode.
Do tell.
That's right. It's Jonathan Yahoo, founder of Yahoo Answers.
Wait, what?
You may know me from Yahoo Answers.
Hello, Mr. Yahoo. It's a pleasure to meet you. I do have a question. Did you only make Yahoo Answers and not the rest of Yahoo?
Yes.
Oh, excellent. Just wanted to be sure.
Yeah, someone else made Yahoo. He only made Yahoo Answers.
Yahoo Answers was acquired after the fact.
Yeah.
They knew I was the right man for the job, and
Because of your last name.
well, of course.
Right, that's why you got hired.
Mr. Yahoo, I've prepared for you a character sheet. You can see your stats are all here.
Mighty kind of you.
Thank you. What is your accent?
You're turning into a southern gentleman.
Well, that was just the accent I was left with. After Yahoo Answers went down, all I had to my name was my accent.
Tell me about your character, Jonathan Yahoo.
I appear to be a human fighter with a noble background at lawful neutral.
Which is true to Jonathan Yahoo's real life.
Well, yes, of course. My flattery makes those I talk to feel wonderful and important. Also, I don't like to get dirty, and I won't be caught dead in unsuitable accommodations.
Oh, you're reading off this? I thought these were things about you.
I was gonna say, like, this feels like...
My great axe is a family heirloom. It's by far my most precious possession.
I thought you were just listing things about yourself as a person, but these are on the character
these are just
sheet.
fun facts.
Jonathan, you wake up one day in your quaint little hut by a lakeside. You're an oracle to the people. They ask you questions and you answer them.
Ah, if only I could go back to those days.
But you, for the most part, you live in a little hut by yourself. You wake up one day though, and something seems off. You hear a cry from outside.
Oh!
It sounds like someone's in distress outside.
Ah!
You go outside to investigate and discover that the lake, which usually sits next to your hut, is completely dry. The water is gone. And in the middle of where the lake once was is an aquatic fairy-like creature. It's roughly human size and humanoid, but on its head is what looks to be a jellyfish with the tentacles being a kind of hair. It's got gills, it has wings, it has little tentacles at the bottom of it. And
Well, I think someone's asked about one of those before.
yes. You've heard about these from your circle of your answering committee. It's called a jellyfay, and it looks like this one is in distress and it's currently gasping for air.
I'm in distress.
And gasping for air, too.
Well, maybe not. I guess not gasping. I guess it can breathe, right? Did we decide that? Can it breathe out of water?
I can breathe now.
Okay, great. It was just momentary.
God has just decided.
Well, I go up and introduce myself. Dear Jellyfay, I am known as Jonathan Yahoo.
Hi, Jonathan. Shake my wing.
All right.
There used to be a pond here.
Well, I know that. So, do you know what happened?
Well, I was living in it, so I'm a little less than thrilled now.
Okay.
I can't believe you can't keep track of your own lake.
Jellyfay, you haven't even said your name yet.
I wasn't asked. Very rude.
My apologies.
Are you gonna ask? Or are you just gonna...
I'm waiting.
What is your name?
I'm the Jelster, the little jelly jester who's here to cause you mild frustration and cause little goofs and jokes and japes.
Sounds good to me.
Alright. Great.
Excellent.
We've got our duo together. Jonathan, you help the Jelster up, and you look around for any signs of where the water could have
I'm
gone.
standing now.
You're standing on your tentacles. You look around
I was on the ground for so long.
You look around for any sign of where whoever did this could have gone, and you see it's faint, but you see a trail of water leading westward. After following it for a bit, you find yourself on the edge of yet another lake, this time more in the forest. But floating above the lake, you see what appears to be a giant gelatinous eyeball with tentacles coming out of the bottom of it, and perched upon its head is a small fedora.
What the fuck?
And it is currently...
Is that your fault?
It is currently using its tentacles to drain the water out of the lake. And it's making a little slurping noise, like... Here, let's do it at the same time, Glenn. Ready?
Wait.
Perfect.
I go up to the eyeball and introduce myself to it.
Do you wade through the water to get to it?
Yes.
Okay. You're waist deep in water. You reach out a hand to shake one of its tentacles, and it turns around to face you. Its eye looking into your soul. It's one piercing eye. And it raises its tentacles. You think to shake your hand, but instead a stream of goop squirts out at you. And I'm gonna roll to attack here. Okay, that's a 5, so it just barely misses you as you duck under the goop.
Oh.
But you are now engaged in combat with the Eyedrator. Roll for initiative.
All right.
Oh, 12, not bad. It got a 4, so...
Well, that's a 3.
Okay. Jonathan, what do you do?
I'll attack with my great axe.
Alright, roll to attack. Whoa! That's a natural 20, baby! Good job,
All right.
John.
Whoa.
Here, you roll 1d12. Oh my god. All right, a 5. So that's going to do 8 damage to it.
Mighty fine.
So you run towards it and you slash it across its eye with your great axe, and it reels back. It did not enjoy that very much.
Well, I can't say I would either.
It squints at you, and you see light gathering around its eyeball as it stares intently at you. And
Uh-oh.
it fires a giant laser right towards you.
No.
And it's going to do... That is a 1. And since it is currently at its small size, it adds 4 to it, so that does 5 damage to you. You really don't have much health. You're already at 7. Wow.
Wait, already? Hold
Yeah.
on, wait a minute. Only has 12 hit points. How I have more hit points than that.
Yeah. Jelster, it is now your turn.
Ooh, okay. Can I reach this thing?
Yeah, you can kind of flop over to it.
Have I been flopping this whole time?
Yeah, you have tentacles, right?
That's really funny. Well, if I can somehow reach, if this thing's low enough to the ground, then I'm going to try to attack it.
Okay.
Ooh, that's only an 8.
All right, well, it's got 8 AC, so I guess that hits. Just barely.
Just barely. 5 damage.
5 damage, all right. You flop towards it, and you almost miss, but you manage to wing it with... What are you attacking with?
My sharp ears.
Okay, that's right.
My sharp seashell ears.
Yeah, you throw your head at it, and you manage to wing it with one of your sharp ears. And that means it is your turn, Jonathan.
I'll just attack with my great axe again.
All right. 2. That is a miss.
Big miss. Big swing and a miss.
You run back towards it, but you're weakened by the laser, and it dodges out of the way of your great axe, floating closer
Bummer.
towards the Jelster.
Uh-oh. I don't love this.
It comes right up to you, Jelster. It raises one of its tentacles, and it's going to slap you across the face,
Youch.
doing... Yikes. That's 7 plus 2, so 9 damage.
Oh no. 9 damage. That's almost half of my health.
I'm not feeling very confident in this Jelster fella.
Well, I'm not.
Damn.
I haven't been feeling very confident in you either. Glass houses and such.
Well, it's your turn, Jelster.
I've got one attack. Let's give him the worst headbutt again. 10.
10 hits, yeah. Roll for damage.
10 does hit. Oh, that's only 1. 1 damage.
Yeah, that is not a lot. It's close up to you, so you run up to it to headbutt
Uh-oh.
it again, but you only kind of graze it with your ear.
Well, you win some, you lose some.
So true.
You're not doing a very good job of improving. the
Neither
way
are
I
you.
see
You missed entirely.
That brings it to you, Jonathan.
I think I should move away to use my javelin.
Oh, all right. You back away by 30 feet from the Eyedrator, so you're pretty far from it now.
Alright, and can I attack with my javelin?
You sure can. Roll to attack. 18. Yeah, that hits. 1d6 plus 3. Go ahead. Wow, all right. That is a 5, so plus 3, that is 8 damage.
Yahoo!
Ooh. Okay, that one wasn't too bad.
You throw the javelin and it goes right through the Eyedrator, and
Ugh.
it goes to the front and it passes through all the way out the back of it.
Very nasty.
It takes a second to kind of heal itself up, but it is not looking happy. And
I would imagine so.
it starts to move towards you, Jonathan, but rather than attack, it just begins staring intently at you. And at first, you're confused as to what it's trying to do, but you slowly feel its gaze petrifying you, and you're gonna need to roll a wisdom saving throw. Go ahead.
Boy.
All right, that is a 5 plus, what's your wisdom? Plus 1. All right, a 6 is not gonna cut it, Jonathan. You feel its gaze overtake you, and you suddenly realize you cannot move.
Uh-oh. Now look who's not doing well.
And Jelster, it's your turn. Time to redeem yourself.
Make me proud.
Okay, well, I'm gonna peace out.
Great. Are you gonna run?
You're gonna leave me here?
I might just leave you here. This is your problem now. I can just find a new lake, but you own that lake.
Yeah, the Jelster...
I run. Well, I flop.
Yeah, the Jelster flops away rapidly.
I make a slapping noise against the ground as
yeah,
it goes.
can you give that to us?
It's like...
Very good. All right. They flop away. They don't get too far because they're going on tentacles, but they are leaving you.
Well, you know
die.
what? So long as I'm away from this thing, it's stopped being my problem and it's become your problem.
That is one way to look at it.
The Jelster has fleed, and Jonathan, you still cannot move. So the Eyedrator, with no one to attack it, puts its tentacles back into the water and begins to suck up more water, and you can see it slowly growing. And it's growing and growing. You're trying to fight so you can move again, and finally you manage to struggle your way out, and you can move again.
All right.
But you're pretty far from it, and you don't have your javelin anymore.
Well, it says here I got 3.
Oh, okay, great. Then you do have a javelin.
Well, I move a bit closer,
Okay.
and then I'll throw my javelin.
Go ahead. 18. Yeah, that hits. All right, roll for damage. 2. All right. That is going to do 5 damage. You throw another javelin. This one gets stuck within the Eyedrator, so there's a javelin sticking out of it, and it does not look like it's doing too good. But it also looks very mad, and it's going to bring its tentacles back out of the water, and it's going to do another goop squirt. And that's going to hit you for 2d4. That's a 4. That is a 2, so 6 damage to you. Which means you're down to just 1 HP. Yikes. So yeah, you're not looking too good. You're waist deep in the water. You've got 1 javelin left, and you're covered in goop and wounded. If only there was someone who could save you.
I'm gonna make a triumphant return.
All right, great.
After 1 turn, of course.
After 1 turn, I've looked at the situation, and I've come to the conclusion that I'm going to return.
All right, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do my signature move.
All right.
You know what that is, don't you?
I do indeed. Go ahead and roll.
19!
Oh, nice. All right. And roll for damage.
Ooh, 6 damage. The most I can do.
Jelster, you flop triumphantly back into the lake and throw
I
yourself.
slow motion fly through the air towards it.
You throw yourself at the Eyedrator. Your sharp seashell ear impales the Eyedrator and brings it down into the lake, exploding into a massive goo.
Ugh. I'm not staying in this lake. Nasty.
All the water it's accumulated bursts out of it. It doesn't go back into the lake it stole it from. It does go into this lake, so you're gonna have to do some relocation. But
Lake's flooded.
you have won against the Eyedrator. Great job.
All right.
We did it. I did it.
You're both covered in goo, but you are triumphant.
Not fan of the goo.
Mr. Yahoo, you can return to your quiet hut and answer as many questions as you please. And Jelster, you can go back and do whatever you want to do, I guess.
Well, I certainly can't go back. The pond's gone.
Yeah. You're going to have to move some of this water, but overall
Yeah,
a success.
That's my new project.
Jonathan, thanks for coming on.
Well, thank you for letting me be on
Thank
this
you,
show.
John.
Yeah, and sorry again about Yahoo Answers. Off with you.
All right.
Out of my house. All right. Thanks so much for listening. This has been Monster Brew.
Yes, thank you.
You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, at Monster Brewcast. Whenever we do an episode, we ask for submissions for monster ideas. We didn't this week, I guess, but we
I
normally
was
do.
about to say, today was the Yahoo Answers special edition.
Yeah, but we normally do, so you can get your idea on the show. Whoa.
Yeah. And then we also, after the episode comes out, put up the pages of monster manual pages for the monsters that we create.
Yeah, that's right.
Our Tumblr has just those. if that's all you want to see.
Yeah, if
And
you
you don't want all
just
the
want to
rest of
see
the
the
garbage.
pages, yeah, then you can just go on our Tumblr, and we have all those in a nice, high quality format for you. Our theme song is Killer Rabbit by the Zombie Dandies. I had to remember, it's been a while.
Yeah, I was about to say, it sounded like you didn't remember what our theme song
Yeah.
is called.
And that's our show. Do you want that final monster that we do?
Oh, yes, I forgot we do Final Monsters. Yes, please give me one. Is this a Yahoo-based one, or...
This is a Yahoo-based one, yes.
Oh, we're finding them for new sources. This
Yeah.
is really the Yahoo extravaganza.
I know.
The Yahoo Answers... Yeah, wait a minute. Yahoo Answers is over party.
Yeah, exactly. So this last one is from Yahoo Answers user Goggles, and it's venom fused with a werewolf, and not the gay wolves from Twilight, like the wolves from Underworld. Beast! Sources, experience.
Experience?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Thank you all for listening. We will see you next time.
See you then.
Peter Rabbit, gotcha,